Lesson 03, Operations with Integers. Obviously, with this lesson, there will be no calculators used because we're not testing your use of calculator. We're testing your knowledge of integers without. I do want to tell you that the part there that says football game, that is incorrect. We don't use that method anymore. I did when I did this. We are going to be using basically a number line type system. All right, so as we look at our number line that I have up here on the board, I'm going to talk about gaining and losing. So anytime you would see a plus, we're going to talk about gaining, and anytime you would see a minus, you would talk about a loss. When you gain, you're going to go to the right on a number line, and when you lose, you go to the left because the left is where you're going into the negatives. Also, I'm going to tell you that we never ever use double signs. So I'm probably going to need to write, you can write it down here, no double signs. No double signs. Oh, I'm not there yet. You know what? I'm probably going to have you mark that out too.
Now you're taking the easy stuff away.
I'm going to make it easier.
Okay.
No double signs, okay? No double signs. If you see a problem with a double sign, right off the bat, you get rid of that. Double signs just confuse people. So hopefully you guys remember what you do with double signs. So if it would be plus a negative or minus a positive, what sign do you make it? Minus. That's both just one minus. If it would be minus a negative, what's that one become? Plus. So if you just eliminate those double signs right off the bat, it will make it so much simpler for you. And I think you'll do well. All right, so we're talking addition. I want to say also to this, it's really combining. I'm going to put this up so that you guys that are over on the other side can see the number line. So this first problem says -7 plus 2. That means I would start here at -7 on my number line, and I'm gaining 2. Where would I end up? -5. Next, I see double signs. We're not going to do that. It's too confusing. -2 plus -8. Don't do that. For most of these problems, I'm not going to make you write the problem. Like if we had a problem on your assignment, like that first one, I would be okay with you writing -5. But if you come up to one like the second one, I want you to rewrite it on your paper. That's the only one I'm going to have you write. So it would be -2, so plus negative. What sign am I really putting there? What? Nope. Okay, here's the rule on it. It's like multiplication. If the signs are different, it's negative. If the signs are different, it's negative. If the signs are the same, it's positive. So if it is plus a negative, you're going to put -8. So that problem to me says this. I'm at -2 and I lose 8 more. -10. -2 plus 2. So I'm in the hole 2 and I gain 2. Where would I end up? 0. You can think of it as money. You can think of it as that number line, gains and losses. You can think of it as football if you really want. But it's gains and losses. Okay, does everybody have that in red written down? Okay. Now, subtraction. Subtraction, I want you to mark out that part that I had marked out there. And all I'm going to tell you is combine, and if there's double signs, it's the same thing as we just had above. If it's double signs, change it right off the bat. Okay, so we're doing -6 minus 8. So I'm going to say this one this way. I am already $6 in the hole, and now I owe my mom 8 more. Where am I going to be? -14. I've come upon a double sign, and we don't even acknowledge those. We just get rid of it. If it's 7 minus negative, so the signs are the same, I'm going to rewrite the problem as 7 what? Plus 10. And I think everybody in here should get that, 17. Okay, I've got another one of those. Double sign. We're not even going to acknowledge. We're going to change it. So -10 plus 15. Okay, well now hold on. No. Let's think about this. -10, I am $10 in the hole. And I just found 15 on the ground. I've got 5. Yep. Questions about that? Okay. Now, strangely enough, multiplication and division with integers is the easiest part, right? It's just cut and dry. If the signs are the same, it's a positive answer. If the signs are different, it's a negative answer. There's no thinking about, oh, am I gaining, am I losing? So the multiplication and division is definitely the easiest. If you're multiplying same signs, your answer is always positive. Different signs, your answer is always negative. So I've got a bunch of these with the same 2 numbers just to show you the difference. If it would be +4 times +16, the answer is going to be 64, and it's positive. How about -4 times 16? -64. -4 times -16? +64. Signs the same. It's positive. Okay, now I threw one in here with 3 numbers because they might do that. Maybe 3, maybe 4, whatever. You just go 2 at a time, deal with the signs 2 at a time, and then keep going. So if I did, first of all, -4 times -16, yeah, we just did that one. That's +64. And then take +64 times a -1. -64. Okay, so if they keep adding numbers, just go, do the first 2, and then the next one, and then follow the sign rules throughout the problem. Division, very similar. So if I take +64 divided by -4, what am I going to get? -16. -64 divided by -4, +16. So those, yes, you need to know your multiplication facts. No, I don't want you to use a calculator even for that. Follow the sign rules, and I think you'll be fine. There's a few word problems where you will have to, there's 5 of them, where you will have to come up with a problem where you gain or lose, maybe even multiply. So those, I do want you to write. The other ones, you don't even have to write the problems. Okay? Are there any questions?